Hello everybody, and it's the Red Charmander back here with another video, and today we'll be playing PvZ Reflourished. I started playing this game 2 weeks ago, and I had fun playing the game because I love the buffs, and I didn't like some of the nerfs they did to some plants, but I still enjoyed the game overall. And 2 weeks after I started playing the game, they decided to update the game. Now there's more plants, and apparently some new world. Yeah, that I won't be able to check it out since I'm only on far future right now. Yeah, seriously, I only got to the far future, the third world, and I'll explain that in a second. Okay? So yeah, apparently I can, but there's one thing I can get access to. It's the Solar Pea shooter, which again you will see will cost me a lot of pain to get. But either way, I decided to play one of the pennies challenges since I have access to all plants, and here is how it went. And here's a little bit of spoilers. It sucked. I sucked at the game. I didn't know what to say. Survive and enjoy penny simulation. And we got the reason I want to play this because similar to the original PvZ, it has the pool levels, which honestly I can respect. Why is Goopy Shooter is running at 4 frames a second? Well, past me, that's what you get for trying to record a video on Prism Live with a shitty internet. I don't know what went to my mind when I was picking plants, but for some reason, I picked Cactail and Mega Gatling Pea. For reminders, Mega Gatling Pea costs a lot of sun, and for some reason, I decided it wasn't a good idea to bring a lily pad. Yes, I was literally thought Cactail could solo the level on the water, while Gatling Pea could, take down the land areas. How wrong was I? There were graves everywhere. And talking about graves, they introduced water graves. Okay, that honestly interesting, but still, I don't know how stupid I thought I was. I couldn't place any sunflowers anywhere because of the amount of graves, and Gatling Pea, I couldn't get enough of them. Yeah, I don't know what was going through my mind, but I felt stupid. I obviously lost. You don't know how much I want to buy that. Do I get plants? Yeah, I got plants. Is Solar Pea on the list? I would love to use Solar Pea for one more time. Have more access to it. Solar Pea, Solar Pea, Solar Pea, Solar Pea, Solar Pea, Solar Pea, Solar Pea. It is here for 75 gems. So this whole video is gonna be me trying to grind some gems out. Okay. And there I knew I had dedicated this video for grinding gems. There's only a few ways in Reflourished that you can grind gems. It's either a small percent chance zombies will drop it, or you can do gargantua levels which give you 15, or Zomboss medals to give you 25. Or you can do parties which give you a small chance of getting 20, 10, or 5 gems, which I did a few just to be safe, but I never got any. Trust me, I got a lot before, and now for some reason I can't get that lucky before. I guess my luck sucks. But yeah, so this video is me trying to beat the base game. Yeah, I'll try to make this video interesting. I will show the levels as progression goes, since most of these levels gave me frustration even though I beat the base game. A lot of things are harder with some planned nerfs and balancing mechanics going on. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. This took a while. Also guys, I'll make a challenge for you guys. I'll be referencing a lot of the PVZ2 YouTubers in most of my jokes. If you guys recognize them, comment them down below, and I will comment back. Yeah, that's all I have. But just to make this challenge fun, and for people to see, I'll be doing references to other PVZ YouTubers I watch, and you guys can somehow try to find to guess them. And I'll be doing levels until I can somehow get to 75 gems, and by Solar Pea shooter. I can show them off to you guys. Yeah, this is me just grinding gems. Sorry guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience. Far future day 21. Produce 5,000 sun, but also have 16. Never you have more than 16 plants. You can see the problem, right? I need a lot of sunflowers just to get enough sun. Man, it can't be that bad. I'll just block the last zombie to collect enough sun, right? Right. Okay, that went south real fast. The problem I was running into doing this level was making enough sun and doing damage. Laser beam's price being increased really made it really hard to get it on the field. And trust me, I need to get plants on the field real fast because they sent out Conehead Mech Zombies, which are 2,000 health, and that is taking way too long for one single laser beam to destroy. So I altered to bring Boomerang, who can deal a little bit more damage and much cheaper with his piercing attacks. And I just brought it in, but I still couldn't make the sun quota. I know I'm supposed to use the plant food I'm given to use it on the sunflowers on the power tiles, but it's really hard when you need the plant food to destroy the mechs. I am unable to destroy the mechs without plant food. So I brought Power Lily to help me out with that. And yeah, I should have brought Blower at the begin with. Yeah, I just brought it. I don't even know why. Yeah, but after some clever plant food usage and lawnmowers carrying us, we were able to beat the level. Well, the next day was plan your defense level, and I just took some advice from Donald Trump and using Finna Johnny's plant food to build a wall to stop the illegal immigrants from coming to eat my brains. Yeah, I just know these people are not allowed in my area, so I built a wall. Oh yeah, this is just a joke. Please do not cancel me. Yeah, look, our Finna Johnny is on a toaster now. Yeah, I think this guy is trying to. I think this is foreshadowing the fact that we're gonna be toasted during the rest of the level. And of course, they bring that thing. Is this even possible? I'm starting to question whether this is possible. I'm questioning whether the game is trying to say "thank you" to me, or what are the adjectives? If you guys are questioning why am I asking that, well, I have a budget on my son, which is already was a problem. Okay, then bring cheap plans. But problem is, if I'm bringing cheap plans, I need to spam the plans. But to do any type of damage against the 2,000 health cone mech, and not only that, but that would be a problem, right? But they had to. On top of that, we cannot use more than 16 plants. Who designed this level? Who designed this? And how did this get past playtesting? Serious, I refuse to believe this was playtested at all. I even went to Dark Ages to get Puffshroom, just so I don't go with the sun limit. But there's a plan limit, and I don't even know what to do. Yeah, this took a lot of tries to beat, and I mean a lot. I think 2 whole recordings went to this plating this level. And you wanna know how I beat it? Well, first, instead of bringing a pea shooter, I brought Snapdragon and one Infinite Johnny, using his plant food to make a big enough wall to block up everything. And Snapdragon's plant food was enough to destroy the mech, even though it took 2 plant food. I mean, 2,000 health means it takes 2 insta-kill attacks to destroy a cone mech. This is why I think Far Future is my most hated level. I can't even hate on the Reflourished devs because it's a pop cap issue. Pop cap reduces things health. Wait, did it buff it health in this? I went to check if Reflourished buffed the Conehead mech zombies because I don't remember them having this much health. But when I looked, the current PVC doesn't even show show how much health zombies have. I was looking at Reflourished does. Why? Why don't the original vanilla Plant for the Zombies show how much health does a zombie have anymore? Seriously, I don't know how that's possible. Seriously, PopCap, up your game. Fan games can do things you can't. Okay, well, after that, day 24 wasn't a big deal. Just a Falling Sun level, which was probably the easiest level I've done so far. So we're on Zomboss battle, which is not even worth talking about. Yeah, it was so easy to give me a lot of power towers, but here's a montage of me doing the entire Zomboss level anyways.
Isn't it convenient that your neighbor is so helpful in your fights against us zombies? Crazy Days' apparent income is only eclipsed by its usefulness. However, with the one secret word, my sweeper agent will turn against you. Listen to me, Dave. Hypno-zombie is what? Hey, neighbor, can I borrow your brains? I mean, not hot sauce. I mean hot sauce. Did they make is Dr. Dave now against us? Like, I mean, I played the original game, but I never read the dialogue. Give me the statue.
Well, after that, we were able to go to our travel log and get 25 gems for beating this guy. So yeah, that was something. But now we need 25 more gems to be able to get Solar Pea. So we had to complete the entirety of Dark Ages. So yeah, this video is gonna become me just trying to do the entire Dark Ages anymore. And if you feel asking me why I'm stuttering, well, I have no words. I can't write any words. I have no words to describe how tedious it's gonna be. At least Dark Ages have only 20 worlds. So yeah, let's let's just start playing the game already. It's literally the next day. Yes, it was, and now we have 50 gems. We need to do the entirety of Dark Ages just to get enough gems. Yeah, this is gonna be a very tedious thing, and I was gonna beat it anyways, but I had to do it on a video, so this is gonna be boring as heck for you guys. So the challenge is up. Try to find some references. I think I did one in Far Future. Another one's gonna be there. You just a reference to another YouTuber. You just need to find them and try to name the YouTubers in the comments. The Dark Ages was Dark Ages after all. It really didn't give me any problems. Only like a few levels, which I'll get onto later, since I'll be complaining and crying like a baby about them the whole time. So yeah, not many levels gave me problems. I stopped using Puffshroom and I brought Sunflower and Sunshroom. Why? Because I just thought it was fun to bring. And when I got Fume Shroom, yeah, that got become my main attacker. And apparently, doing a pea shooter level, they okay, I don't even know how to say this, but he was able to reflect a boomerang. Like he caught the boomerang and send it back at doing piercing damage to my entire team. I don't even know how he does that, but judging from this video from Zach, I'm not surprised. Here's the video.
This fiery melee marble torches zombies in a 3x3 area, and every third attack ignites a blazing wave that sizzles 3 lanes. Be warned though, jesters will flip the script and send that firestorm right back. But feed
I don't know what kind of drugs that this jester take to be able to deflect fire itself. I shouldn't be surprised that in fact it deflect a boomerang. Yeah, how does this zombie get past playtesting? Seriously, how? Also, talking about drugs, Crazy Dave was able to hook me up with some totally legal mushroom. Yeah, it's totally legal. It makes zombies high, so whatever. It's totally legal, guys. Don't worry, I'm not encouraging zombies taking drugs. No, I'm not. Crazy Dave told it's legal, right?
FBI, open up!
Next level zombies are getting powered up by these potions, but it didn't matter since I was able to kill them using the human's most deadliest weapon, gas. Yeah, I just gave them some Taco Bell and they died immediately out of gas. Yeah, Taco Bell is pretty deadly, you know. On day 10, I mean night 10, okay, that's really clever. There's a Gargantua level, meaning we'll get 15 gems from beating this. Problem, that's still not enough, meaning we'll have to either get more gems another way or just do the Zomboss battle. And after doing 10 days, I was determined to do the Zomboss battle today. And it took me 3 days. Yeah, I don't know why. I felt very lazy. I didn't want to play PvZ for Reflourished for so long. So it took me like 3 days. So yeah, this recording took me 3 days and 4 separate hours. Yeah, that took me a long time. Just some levels I got stuck. We won't talk about them. And here, I would give a sick edit, but I don't think it's necessary. It was pretty easy. We don't talk about why my bank account is being reduced after every level. Which will die. And gems were claimed, and we need some more. Even the rest of the Dark Ages didn't really pose much of a threat until a level that we don't talk about until I get there. It wasn't that bad. Like, even the Petty Sun plan for these pop to stop them from disappearing. That's still not bad. The level gives you a generous amount of plant food, which honestly I'm happy for. And with a little help of Chili Bean, who again was the MVP of this world a lot. I mean, I use it on tanky zombies since we don't have much choice options for them, and it worked like a charm. And time to get to the level that I hated the most. Yeah, you think I was not gonna talk about this one? Yeah, this took me a long time. First of all, getting enough sun, but I think the buff to Sunbean was actually pretty good. Costing 0 sun and get a quicker recharge time really helped this out. Made it much easier than it was in the vanilla game. And wonder what vanilla means? The PVZ original too, not any type of mod. Yeah, but seriously, this took me a long time. My problem was I keep forgetting to feed zombie Sunbean. So yeah, I keep forgetting, and I just do the graves are not enough. And except the wizard zombies. Let me show you how my all look like. See? See the problem? They just turn them into sheep! They're eating grass! While the zombies just turn past! And my one question, if the zombies are that desperate for brains, why don't they eat the sheep's brain? Like, I get it turns into plants. And why do the zombies just walk past? Are these zombies vegetarian? That they don't want to eat the sheep brain, but mine? That's a good question. I mean, the sheeps have brains. I get plants don't have brains. But seriously, when you turn to the sheep, they should at least have meat and brains. But they still don't eat them. They just walk past them like they're not animals that have brains anymore. Are zombies just picky or vegetarians? I have no clue. After a lot of trial and error, I brought in the number one strategy. Snapdragon Infinite Johnny. Yeah, this is the best plant ever. Like, this plant did a lot of damage, and I was able to meet the sun code as well, which my brain just didn't forget about. Yeah, I can enjoy. I mean, at least. And the next level was a breath of fresh air. I got this down in first try. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Now to the Zomboss battle. Oh wait, you thought that this entire world didn't have much more pain to go through? But I was lying. We're not on the Zomboss battle yet. There was more pain to witness. Well, it's because of these pieces of shit of a king. Yeah, trust me, I don't want to see how much I hate this thing. They make peasant zombies or night zombies, which is not a problem for Magnet's room. But you know what else became a problem? Let me snap my fingers and you'll see why. Wizards plus king plus these evil potions were a match made in hell. I make a good enough defense and deal with the night zombies the king are sending me out, and the wizard zombies just like, oh no, you can't have that. Turns my plants into sheep, and again, like the picky zombies they are, instead of eating the sheep's brains, they just walk fast by and they're eating the other plants, which like tears through my entire defense. Magnus Room can't keep up with the amount of night zombies coming up, and I can't do anything with my plants being utterly useless. Seriously, this took a lot of time for me to defeat. I hated this level so much, and this is level 17. There is more hell that awaits me. If there is, I don't know anymore. Yeah, that was a power-up spam. Yeah, I hate this level. I hate it. The next level is a PVC3 level before the update, with the plan that the Gen Alpha is probably having a time of a life with Peanut. I don't even want to talk about it. It seems that Peanut's attacks have become buffed now. Does it mean it's good? No, it's not. And this little plant will cause me a lot of pain in the later level, which you'll see soon enough. We got now our favorite. Why did the diaper just disappear when it tries to pull up gas? For the last night before Zomboss, this is actually a pretty easy night. Yeah, it was pretty easy. Yeah, we just used Infinite Johnny's plant food and boom, everything was okay. And the Gargantua was lucky enough not to come on the levels with the Magnus Umar. I was not ready for what kind of hell Zomboss had waiting for me. And Crazy Dave was not helping me by giving me the worst plans possible. But Everblaze, what kind of plans that he give you that are not that terrible? Well, he gives you
Puff Shroom, which will disappear, so why give him on a conveyor belt? He's free anyways. He's free, you know, you don't need any type of money. It's time to get him. Why keep him on a conveyor belt? And for some reason, kernel corn, and then peanut. Yeah, peanut. These are one of the worst damaging plants possible. And wait, what about, the only good plant we have is Fume Shroom. Which, and wait, what kind of zombies do you think he sends out, right? He sends out the Jester zombie. Oh yeah, since this guy can literally deflect fire itself, it had no problem deflecting to my peanut, kernel corn, and pop shrooms attacks. The only good plan I had was fume shroom. Oh my, I was so mad. I need a fume shroom in every area, and the amount of buckethead and night zombie he sends out, my low damage plants can't do anything. And worst of all, Zomboss calls his friend Bob the Builder, and Bob the Builder calls his knockoff Handy Mandy just to deal with me. I cannot deal with low damage plants. Seriously, see, there's a Jester on the field right now, and Dr. Zomboss literally trying to incinerate my plants. The game literally expects me to use a Puff Shroom to deal with 4 Gargantuars. Wait, there's actually 5 discount. There's one behind him. Yeah, and see, he's not helping my Zomboss literally barbecuing my plants. So I hate this level so much. But after some trial and error and power-up spam, I was able to finally win and get enough gems to actually do what I was supposed to do this entire video. Oh my gosh, I hated this so much. Yeah, oh my god, I hated this so much. Let's finally get the use the Solar Pea. And also one more thing, Fume Shroom's plant food can actually stun Zomboss, which I kind of had to take advantage of. I kind of lost the footage from my winning attempt. If I didn't, I would have probably made a sick at it. Well, I guess I can't, right? Finally, I spent 4 hours doing levels after levels just to get enough gems. And I literally show you guys my progress. Now, time to use this thing and see if it's worth it. Time to see if this plant was worth spending 4 hours of playing the game. And the Zomboss battle took me 2 hours of footage. Yes, and I lost 1 hour of it, so that's 3. Trust me, I hated this so much. And finally, we have Solar Pea. Time to test it out in a level. Let's go to PvZ and test it out. This plant. So it better be good. We're bringing all strolling possibilities. This plant has to be good. I mean, we always show us plant food coming out, so this should be good. I'm making sure to zoom into the mic just for extra fun. But why not? No. Oh yeah, sorry for the static noises. For some reason my mic wasn't having it. If you hear static noises, please ignore it. Because I'm gonna, you know as hell I'm bringing this thing to all levels if I took this one to the plant. I'm so surprised. You know what surprised me the most at this point? Whereas it does 60 damage, so we should do a lot. I just like it because I'm Buddhist and I kind of like this guy. I mean, I think it's found a lot. Oh, it drops when it kills a zombie. It makes it drop sun. Okay, this is seems to be a little bit broken. Let's get this guy some plant food and see what it can do. Oh, holy Arceus! Okay, that just wait, this guy is just wait, what plant is he now? I can't remember. Why can't I remember? Oh yeah, laser beam, but better. Yeah, this is actually a good plant. Briefly explain what this plant can do, which is a lot. This plant can do a lot for one plant, and this pricing is honestly reasonable. I would rather buy this than laser beam, which cost the same price in this game. This guy is a pea shooter that will shoot, and whenever he kills a zombie, it will make it drop sun. And this pea shooter has 2 modes, like Mango Flyer. One is straight shooting, and one is literally lobbing, meaning it'll become a catapult. Which the lobbing mode is 5 damage less than the normal straight shooting,
but it's forgiven by the fact that it covers the entire board. Yeah, it covers the entire field. So yeah, this plant is broken. I'm going to be bringing him a lot. This plant is pretty broken since it covered the entire area. This plant is kind of very useful actually too for sun management and a lot of things that I can think about. This plant was honestly worth it. It was worth 2 hours of playing the game, which I probably would have done anyways, but non-stop with no breaks. Yeah, I had a few breaks, but those was sleeping. Yeah, the only breaks I had was from sleeping. Yeah, anyway, either way, this plan was fully worth it, and I had to end this video out with a sick enough edit for this plan.